What is packing with YouTube? Cage TV back with another vid, you dig? Now let's talk about the Jets and the Packers game. Like I told y'all, man, the Packers going to lose some preseason games because they have too many guys that they are looking at to try to stack the deck to go on the championship run this year. Some things that need to be cleaned up. Of course, I pointed this out after the first game. These guys got to start tackling, man. You guys want to make the team, you got to start tackling. We let Corey Davis, who used to play for the Titans, have a career game. He went off. Secondary need to be cleaned up. Even though we did have some add-ons from other teams, they gotta get familiar with the system. Special teams, man, Jesus Christ. Special teams look worse than it did the last 2 years. Jeez. God damn, fix the special teams. That's one thing that stood out like a fucking sore thumb was the special teams. Looking god awful. I'm turning. Oh, man. Ben Kirk looked pretty good. I don't know if the Packers would necessarily keep him on the squad as a third-string quarterback. A.J. Dillon looked good. Kalen Hill looked good. What's his name? Pat Taylor looked good. Malik Taylor, caught a couple passes. Amari Rodgers trying to get in the mix. I love what the receiving core is doing. All of those guys are competing. Reggie Bagleton, guys are competing at a high level. I don't know what to say about Equinemi St. Brown, man. I don't know what's going on with that cat, but he might be weeded out. So defensive line, we need somebody to step up there. We need somebody. Can one of you young fellas, undrafted or drafted, can one of you guys step up at the defensive line? Now, I'm hearing rumblings of the Packers trying to bring back Mike Daniels. I don't know how true those rumors may be, but at this point in time, man, I'll take Mike Daniels back, man, even with his injuries. But with that being said, man, we need somebody to step up that we drafted, man. They talking about Rashawn Gary having this big year coming up. And I hope he does have a big year because we're going to definitely need it. You know what I'm saying? News came out today about Zadarius Smith having a back injury, so he might not be ready to roll the first week of the season. So that's another another situation we got to deal with right there. The linebacking core, I mean, they show that they willing to step up to the plate, but the consistency is just not there for me, man, watching these linebackers, man. So the defense is, and I know these are guys that's the second and third string guys, but I'm looking at this group of guys like, and who knows, maybe all the other teams are looking like that. But for the Packers, man, they need guys to step up now. The Chicago Bears. Oh, my God. The Chicago Bears. Anybody watch that game? Anybody watch that game? Did everybody watch Mitchell Trubisky come out there and open up a can of ass whooping on his old former team? Oh, Mitch made it look personal, too. He made it look personal. Andy Dalton looked god-awful. Justin Fields ain't being protected at the line of scrimmage. He almost got CTE in a preseason game. Helmet popped off. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So So if I'm a Bears fan, I'm kind of concerned about what I'm seeing. I mean, the guys started booing Andy Dalton, so where Justin Fields had to come out there and make a statement about fans booing Andy Dalton. Matt Nagy. Bears might as well cut their losses with that guy. Because if I'm the owner of the team or the GM, I do not want Matt Nagy coaching another first-round draft pick at quarterback. That's just me. It's time to move on from Matt Nagy. He is not what you thought he was. You could basically say Patty Cakes Mahomes made Matt Nagy look good for a year. Or was he there with Alex Smith? Who knows, man? Who gives a shit? Well, needless to say, the Bears got problems. Bears got problems. A lot of problems, man. I don't think they thought they was gonna have. But they got some issues. We got our issues too. And it's important that we address them and take care of our issues because special teams and this tackling is really starting to make me be concerned about how far this team is going to go for the 17-game season. So with that being said, man, go Pack go. I forget who they played the last week of preseason. I don't even know if Aaron Rodgers is going to get a look. That getting some reps in. He might play for a series and then that might be it. But it would be nice to see Aaron Rodgers get out there, throw the ball around to Devontae Adams so they can, get in sync with the season before the first game against the Saints, which is going to be a wild game, man. Trying to see what this team is going to do to stop Jameson Winston, because I believe he probably is going to be the starting quarterback for the Saints. So we need to prepare for that. Not today, but yesterday. So with that being said, man, Cage TV, see y'all when y'all see y'all. You already know. Go Pack Go.